Is it doing it? It's doing it. Okay. Okay. Everybody at home, whether you were in class today or you've been online all this time, we're going to go through step by step on how to work an introductory paragraph and construct some body paragraphs while we're here. So the first thing that we need when we write anything at all, is a topic. We're always writing about something or we're always answering a question. Okay? So for this example, and because this is English class, I'm going to write about what is my favorite book. What is my favorite book? Ha ha. What is your favorite book? And if you can't read this, I understand. I will be saying this out loud and reading it to you. Or Miss Hawkins, who's holding the phone, will read this out to you, whoever. So, first thing I need is an introductory paragraph. Remember, how can we start introductory paragraphs? We need the A. We need a hook, something to get the audience's attention. We can do this, and I will drop something to the day I die. If you've never been in class, then you know. That's what's up. We can do this one of a few ways. So one of the things we can do is state an opinion. Or we can state an interesting fact. We can quote something. Or we can, well, what else can we do?
Ask a question.
We're going to ask a question. So I'm going to ask a question. This seems to be the one that's most popular with the children. Okay, so I started my introduction paragraph off with the question, something to grab the reader's attention. Now, this says, have you ever read a book you could not put down? So, in my reader's head, they're probably already answering this question, or they're thinking about a time they had a book they could not put down. Okay, so this is our A.
Attention grabber.
Or hook.
Or hook. Yeah.
And what I'm doing now is I'm giving the reader background information. So this is the B. This is for people who have never read The Hunger Games before, so that they can understand what's going to be going on in the rest of the paper. Is there any commentary from Ms. Hawkins for the people at home? No? She's just going to hold the camera and shake her head.
I don't want to be all up in the camera. I'll read it once you're done.
Okay, so everything right here is my B. Now this is a little bit bigger than normal, but this is my background. This helps you understand exactly what The Hunger Games was even about. So, The Hunger Games happens to be one of my favorite books. Or The Hunger Games happens to be one of those books for me. So I'm relating it back to my A. The Hunger Games is, even teachers make mistakes, is a book about children who are forced to fight to the death. The story follows Katniss, who volunteers for her sister Prim in the Hunger Games. So, you can tell this is a little bit about the plot, and then this is what the main story is about. So I'm making background information that's going to help the reader understand exactly what that's about, assuming they've never read it or seen the very successful multi-million-dollar franchise that is the Hunger Games. So, after I've given them background information, they understand what the book is about, I can start doing my C. So,
What is C? What is C?
Thesis.
Thesis or your claim? Yes.
okay, so everything right here is my C. This is my claim. This is what I want the reader to understand about my thoughts on the Hunger Games.
And it says, The Hunger Games is my favorite book because I love the characters, I like all the action scenes, and because I love sci-fi.
Okay, so everybody that's the audience for this, y'all don't have to commentate, but for me, this right here is my thesis. The Hunger Games is my favorite book. This is the thesis. And that is because this answers the question that is originally asked of us in our topic. What is your favorite book? Remember, the thesis answers the question. It answers the topic that you were asked to write about in the first place. Now, every thesis statement needs 2 to 3 example topics to go over later on in the body paragraphs of the paper. So for me, in this example, that would be this one. I love the characters. This is the first thing I can talk about. Then, I like all the action scenes, so I love all the action and stuff that happens in the Hunger Games. This is the second thing I can talk about. And finally, I love sci-fi. I love science fiction things. I love things that deal with science fiction. So that's my third reason, or my third topic that I can go into for the body paragraph. So like I said, this is an introduction. This is an introduction for the body paragraph. This is gonna let me do what I need to do. Okay. Everybody in class, you'll be able to read this, watch this, I'm sorry. At home, I'm gonna go ahead and erase this so I can show you how body is done.